All right. So now we're going to look at the other scapular pattern. Okay, so that was anterior elevation. So our anterior elevation, posterior depression. Now we're going to look at posterior elevation and anterior depression. All right. So the position that I'm going to be in. Can you slide up on the table a bit? Okay. So the position that I'm going to be in for this is I'm going to be at the head of the table. Okay. All right. And I'm going to be facing slightly towards his hips. All right. So if I'm at a table like this that I can get all the way around on, I don't need to worry as much about the angle that he's in because I can just scoop myself over. Am I blocking you? Are you okay? All right. So now let me just passively move him so I can show you what this looks like. Our posterior elevation, and remember all the reasons that we talked about why we do this pattern this morning. Here's my posterior elevation. Here's my anterior depression. Okay. This is the direction that I'm working in. So in this position, I'm going to do anterior depression first. All right. I'm going to set the scapula the same way. So I'm going to make sure he's in a good neutral position. I'm going to slightly elevate, and I'm going to bring him back. So he's still in the groove. All right. So I'm still working with him in the groove, but now I'm going to be working towards anterior depression and towards posterior elevation. All right. And again, because of where I'm standing, I'm facing right down towards anterior depression. Okay. The manual contact for this one's a lot different. Okay, and if you don't do it correctly, it's really pokey and really uncomfortable. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do for us, right, is bring your arm up. Can you just hold it up here for a second? All right, so I'm going to grab on his scapula in his axilla. Okay, you're not just reaching in someone's armpit. What I'm going to do is hook on right here onto the lateral border of his scapula. Okay, now he's obviously got good muscle bulk right here, but I can hook on and have control of his scapula right here. I'm not just grabbing on him. I'm coming in with that lumbrical grip and hooking right here. My other hand is going to hook right on his pecs. Okay, but again, I'm not digging in his armpit. I'm coming on both sides and just hooking in. So this one is going to hook right here. This one's going to hook right here, and you can rest your arm down. So now I've got him right here. All right. So if I'm going to show you rhythmic initiation of what this looks like, I'm going to bring you up towards me and down that way. Okay. So here's your anterior elevation. Anterior depression as he pulls down that way. So I bring him all the way up here. I can do a quick stretch with it also. And when I tell you to, all I want you to do is you're going to reach your arm just down like that. So go ahead and reach that arm down, pull down. Good, and let me bring you up. And pull down. Good, and back. And pull down. And back. And pull down. And back. Okay, so I'm holding the same way. I'm still tractioning, because it's still that over the bowl, that rolling motion. Still what's doing it is my hands are hooking in and tractioning. Go ahead and rest it down while my body's moving. So if I want to do a quick stretch, I'm going to bring them all the way here. And now I want you to just pull down as I go with them and let it come back. Pull down and come back. So this is anterior depression. Okay? Posterior elevation is pretty easy. I'm just going to scoot these pillows over a little bit right here. Now, if I'm going to resist him coming back this way, I don't just want to resist a shrug, okay? Because we usually don't want to train shrug, just straight shrugging. Posterior elevation is coming up with that rotation of the scapula. So in order to do that, I've got to change my angle of my forearms to get that rotation movement. So if I'm here, now my contact is just posterior to his AC joint, and a lot of times I'll just put both hands on top of each other. So now I want you to just come back up and back towards me. Keep coming, and I drop down to here. So that gets the rotation. If I don't do that, watch his scapula. Go ahead and push up, and he is just going to shrug. That's it. Okay? Now, again, I want you to come up towards me, and I bring him down so we get that rotation. Okay? And the only thing that gets that is I'm dropping my level down here so we can get him all the way up there. So that's posterior elevation, anterior depression of the shoulder girdle. Okay? Questions?